Welcome to Let's Talk Under the Tree. We have Mr. Smalls in the house. What up, homie?
What's going on, Mr. Palmer? What's happening with you, man?
Where we at? I need some ice water. I'm kind of thirsty. Where we at, my friend?
Man, we talking under the tree.
We have Bishop Troy Geddis in the house. What's going on, homeboy?
Man, I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling real good about everything, and it's good to see you, man. Long time.
Long time. Some folks call him Old St. Nicholas. We call him just Troy out of Moscone, South Carolina. Yeah, glad to see you, man.
But
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say Black Santa.
Yeah, Black Santa, Black Moses, all that, Noah's Ark and everything. Yeah, yeah.
Listen. If you say Rance Allen, then me and you gonna fight. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, you're bigger than me, so I might say it. So just so you know, I'm in another state. You might can't catch me, but I'm not gonna do that.
Go ahead, man. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see you, my brother.
All right, you too, Bishop. You too, Bishop.
Yeah. We spoke about a week ago, something like that, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
And you shared some news with me, and with your permission, it was some disturbing news. It's about men's health, and you said you was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Well, prostate.
Prostate, yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that kind of hit home because you never know when we're walking around healthy, and the next thing you know, you have received some disturbing news like that, man. And could you share some insight about men getting their health checked and doing their blood work at a on a regular basis? Give them some insight and some encouragement.
Right. So let me say this. I'm a little bit younger than you, Brother Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
And we all, at our age that we are, should go get checked, your prostate, number
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
In my case, I saw some warning signs, but I ignored them, and then I didn't want to face it alone, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So in December of 2019, just bore they say that the COVID virus began, doctors came to me after a biopsy from a urologist, and they said that you have what we thought to be, of course, stage 4 prostate cancer, and now we're going to transfer you over to the cancer unit, and so you'll be talking to them, and you'll be in their hands, and from there you'll be able to get a plan of treatment. The urologist recommended an aggressive approach, and it shook my world. I wasn't walking around believing I had cancer, but I figured there was something going on that maybe was treatable. Being a former athlete, we all know our bodies. A lot of men seem to think that they do know their bodies, and they might be right or wrong in many cases, but definitely after you've been an athlete or you're that type of person that pays attention to your body, you might not know the severity of what's going on. So nevertheless, to end the story short, I got diagnosed then, and then here comes the pandemic. That we all are in now. And so since then, I've had great reports. I've been treated with hormone shots, hormone treatments, not chemo. Y'all see my hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not radiation.
Right.
Thank God. And everything is good. And God has blessed me. The cancer did metastasize. Big word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it did show up in my bone scan on one rib. Not a lot of spots, but just one area. So my doctor, oncologist, said that, Troy, we could possibly treat that with radiation, but the hormone pills now are working. My PSA level, they came down. I changed my diet. A1C went from 15 to 6.7. I lost weight purposely. I've been working out, changed my diet, changed my lifestyle. And so folks at home was eating everything they could eat during this whole lockdown quarantine. And nah, I wasn't going because I had a little bit more to worry about than the pandemic. And so I had to worry about my health and the fact that I do have two children that I want to be able to leave a legacy and leave memories and be able to now leave behind, whether it's 2 to 5, that's the diagnosis time that they say you have with stage 4, or 10, 15, 20, 25 years that I'm praying that God gives me. So that's my truth, and that's where we are today, man.
When you found out the news, did you go into like hiding or like a shelter type of mind frame? You didn't want to talk to nobody or be bothered with, and such thing, or were you just in disbelief that, hey, Big Troy, have a serious issue?
Well, they used to call me Powerhouse Geddis
That's
when I
right.
play ball. But listen, the thing of it is, I didn't feel like I had it. That makes sense? I don't know.
Yeah.
There was never no blood, never any blood at all. And so there was a change in the way I urinated. Let me just go ahead and say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the infrequency of that, and even the potency and erectile function that I still had made me still believe that there was not a problem or issue.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna catch that right there.
Yeah.
Right.
So there was never a dysfunction, erectile dysfunction. It was never a problem. Whereas, oh, I definitely need to go. So I was walking around, and unless they did the biopsy, I probably would have still been walking around and eating anything I could eat,
Mm-hmm.
doing whatever I wanted to do, and living like I was living. So, nevertheless, I slowed down, and everybody slowed down right there at March anyway. So
Yeah.
that really benefited me in my planning. And shoot, I went back to the doctor, my primary, and she said she ain't never seen in her 10 years of practicing
Mm-hmm.
somebody go from an A1C of 15 to 6.7. So, God be the glory.
Oh yeah.
Wow, man, that's pretty deep. Prior to your diagnosis, did you have a gap that you missed, from seeing the doctor with some years has passed, and then you went to the doctor? I don't know when you got diagnosed and you found out the news. Did you have a big gap in some years previously to that?
Yeah. Big gap. I was doing everything but going to the doctor. I was trying to live life. I was, trying to just live. I could tell you a whole bunch, but let's
Mm-hmm.
just go back. Let's say 2010, 2015. I was living and doing life, and of course, stress comes, stress goes, and even in 2000, never got things checked. I was a diabetic borderline, but I really didn't necessarily, figure that it was no major problem. I started keep gaining weight, eating anything, 410 pounds. Last year this time I was about 410 pounds. I got on the
Wow.
scale just yesterday, 346 pounds now. So no surgery, good weight loss. Um, and then the other thing is too, they got Western medicine, but then there's other medicines, homeopathic. Did I say that right,
Yeah.
bruh?
Yeah.
Homeopathic. And not only that, there's natural herbs and things that I think that we as a people should explore. So at the end of the day, um, you have to take this thing serious about your health, one. And then I'll just say about that, and maybe I'll bottom line it. It's important, whether you are married, single, and it don't help when you're a bachelor, because you really feel invincible. And if you're divorced, you feel invincible on top of invincible, and you don't really want nobody to bother you, and you don't want to be bothered. And then, and then if you are right around 35 and you've been working hard, grinding hard, and all you do is grind and you go home. You know how people play hard and they work hard and play hard. Well, you better go to the doctor hard and make sure that you okay, and and that's just a part of the routine. Women go, women check things out, and women talk to women. Men don't do like they should, and that's a whole nother topic. I did a piece on my Facebook about being that guy. And you got to have that guy on your team, your squad, and your group that say, hey, bro, we're going down here to the urologist shoot for my birthday. Y'all going to be going too? And then after it's over, then all of y'all have a meeting. I don't know if you're going to play golf, but y'all talk about it later on and be like, yeah, yeah.
Being that you are a man of God, have you thought about smoking some weed? They say that's the cure all now. It's normal.
CBD, the
CBD.
CBD part, not the other part.
Right. So I'm gonna cut through it. I'm gonna cut through the chase. The CBD part is very essential. The THC is different. I've considered, and that's what we call, watch this, pain management.
Right.
Right. So I have a pain management team.
Okay.
Now, y'all getting all up in mine. I'm gonna go ahead and share. Western medicine says that there's been a bad opioid problem. I pause on purpose.
Oh man.
You do what you do.
Hey, I wonder what kind of problem that is.
New and don't know. And so, listen, they made me go through a whole orientation just to get a little bit of something other to be able to make sure that one spot that's on my rib feel better.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't asked her for no doggone Oxycontins. I'm gonna talk like I talk now.
Right. Go ahead. We under the tree, man.
Excuse me. I didn't ask her for any Oxycontin. And I didn't even ask her for any CBD ingredients. But my wife, and let me go ahead and throw her in here right now. She said, honey, there's some alternative homeopathic opportunities that we have for pain management. And I said, what's that? So she is from a real vast background of herbs, and she's a very, very, let me give her kudos. She knows about many herbs. She used to be a nurse's assistant, one, and then two, she got family in the country of Belize and family from in Honduras, and she's been watching Dr. Sebi And now I'll jump quick. She's trying to get me to do this duck flower.
Wow.
Shameless plug.
Mm-hmm.
Shameless plug. Duck flower. And then I think I'm gonna be real good, Lee.
Yeah.
After I get that.
I think you're gonna be quack quack. Donald Duck around here.
D herbs.
So watch this. I'm not gonna smoke because it has the whole idea of putting something in your mouth. Let me see if I can help y'all. I got it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And for me now, and I can't talk for the other brothers, but I used to smoke Newport.
Okay.
And so I said no to Newports. What in the world? I'm gonna say yes to anything else.
Right.
And so we get the CBD oil and we burn it on the stove every now and again, and the fume from it helps out. And so the duck flower that we now I'm gonna probably go ahead and shoot. They won't even let us get it over here because COVID done shut down a whole lot of international items being. And so you got variations of people that call themselves got the original, and now you got to go through all of that. Who got the real duck flower, not the duck flower? These are the duck flower. And Dr. Sebi ain't here, so we got to only go by what we know to be interpreted as the truth. So anyway, the bottom line is, I don't knock nobody for what they do, but I know for me, after getting over Newports, and it's so crazy because every time I see secondhand smoke come by me, hey, bro, pump, I'll be like, look, if it ain't catch me the first time, I ain't gonna let this joke over here blowing smoke.
As long as you don't bomb out like Scarface on the table, we good.
Yeah, you be all right. You'll be all right.
And I'll be like this right here. And they talk about COVID. I'm talking about secondhand smoke and everything else.
I know that, right?
Yeah. Hey, Smalls, how you feel about men getting their health check on a regular basis? Because a lot of us, we scared of them needles.
Hey man, we scared of everything, man, and that's been like the thing, man, in our community, man, especially as us as black men, man. We tough, man. Oh man, we don't go to the doctor, man, and we ain't in the bed and can't move and get up out of there. We ain't finna go, man, just to check ourselves out. We got to be down, like we talking about can't walk down in order to go there. But everybody need to get themselves checked, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You always got to make sure everything is in order, man. Even though it may not feel like it's out of order, you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Moving forward, are you involved with any charities that you're doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know you talking to me.
You got the mask on,
I'm gonna tell you the reason I do that. Some folks ain't wearing that mask, man. And
they're not.
They're not. I wear mine all the time when I'm outside the house, man.
Yeah, they're not.
Enough said. There's a lot of. We got Prayer for the Planet is a charity that me and my wife founded and initiated and doing. Right now, because of the COVID situation, we've been focusing on doing the help for the local community. There are friends I have in ministry that I'm always supporting. You wouldn't believe sometimes the cash app request that I get often.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't say nothing. I'm just talking like I'm talking. I'd be like, okay.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
I push some numbers. and I slide, and it goes where it need to go. So on a real strength, I'm glad to have the opportunity to be a part of ministry, Kingdom Seekers Inc. And that's what it is for me. And helping those mankind, helping mankind. That's the first, very basic form of humanity. You know, you help. You see a brother down, you help him. And
Yep.
you can talk about charities and 501(c)(3) all you want, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you can't help your neighbor,
Yep.
I pause on purpose.
Yeah, man.
You ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing.
You know what I want to see you on? That's gonna trip you out. Sunday's best. You got to do it.
Hey man, that'll be nice, man. That's hey.
I know you didn't know I was gonna do this, but you got to at least give me about 45 seconds or something. I'm gonna back you up. He gonna sing a part, you gonna do a part. We're gonna back you up. 45 seconds, 1 minute. Give us something.
Something. I don't know. Since you said the word something, everybody, this fella that's called Bishop Rance Allen. Shout out to Bishop Rance Allen in Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
Something about the name Jesus.
Sing it. Put your weight on it.
Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name I know. Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
Sing it.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name I know.
That's it right there. That's it right there.
Y'all was doing a duet just now, man. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful. But he put his weight on it. I'm just still trying to get the bass on it.
You was just trying to keep up, huh?
Yeah.
Brother Smalls, let's always remember to make a joyful noise, and don't let nobody else shortchange you on that. That's what this is. Whether we're under the tree, in the box, in the building, or you can be in your shower, in the grocery store, in your car, like I am, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. You can.
Make your noise, make your racket.
But I hope you feel better, man. And you popped up in my head. I said I got to do one with you, man. And I reached out to you. You replied. You're gonna be here for many years. I feel it. And I just feel that. And one last question: are you really going towards a vegetarian diet?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to. I'm progressing that way. Listen, I'm gonna be so funny. I was down in Monk's Corner for the 4th of July, and I said, "This is the last piece of rib I'm gonna probably have." And I said, "Bye." And I was at my mama's house, and me and my brother was grilling, and I told all the meat. I said, "Listen, I gotta let all of y'all go." And no, really. And the truth of it is, I really, don't mind fish or chicken. But the truth of it is, gradually, maybe by Christmas, I'll probably make a goal to go ahead and shoot. I eat it like a bunny rabbit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey man, it ain't as hard as you think, man. It's just like you say, it's just a progress, man. You can't just go cold turkey. You got to ease on into it until it becomes second nature to you, man. So it's a lot of stuff I don't eat as well, man. So you just got to just progress to it, man. And before you know it, your diet be done, done flip the script, and everybody can be like, "Oh, you don't eat that? You don't eat that neither?" Wow.
But on the flip side, see, he didn't tell you that last week was his last bologna sandwich. He didn't tell you that. Mustard coming out the aluminum foil. He didn't tell you that part.
Yeah, he ate.
I'm gonna keep it. What I like about this, bro, Palmer, and me and you go way back.
Yeah, right.
We stags, right?
Yeah, right.
And that's all they eat.
That's all they get. Yeah. That's true. But I hope you get well, man, and keep smoking whatever you smoke. You didn't confirm more than 9, nothing I like that. But anyways, hey,
CBD now, not the THC, CBD.
right. But we like you coming on here. We like the idea that you was open. That's right. You got the look. You got the look. You need a piece of or like a wooden straw or something coming out of it. Like you in Taiwan or Vietnam or something.
Oh man.
Yeah. But we hope you feel better, man. We glad that you had the guts to, tell your story. A lot of people don't do that, bro. They don't.
I know.
Right.
I know.
Mm-hmm. And
and if it only helped one person, bro, that was a good reason to go this way.
Right.
I
like that. We're gonna close out in prayer, and I always tell my co-hosts, don't give me no, long Baptist preaching like we getting ready to do communion. But you gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you the honors and close us out, man. Go ahead.
Kind Father, we thank you so much that you've made today for this special moment. And we acknowledge the fact that there are some things that we still don't know about you, that we're still searching to find out about who you are and what you love and what you created. Even in pain, there's beauty. And even in trouble, you can still find truth. So we say now, we thank you for all of the truth that we've shared and will continue to share between brothers under the shade tree. And I know that, God, you lead us to where we need to go, and we'll get there in a perfect time. Bless these brothers and everything they do. And every time they come under this tree, let them just tell the truth to help somebody else make it to their destination. It's in the name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
To add on what you said, bro, on my platform, I always believe, and I really believe, I always have to reach back home and bring somebody, interview somebody, no matter how much success I get. It don't matter. I'm gonna always interview one of y'all, man. And I've been so far. The Lord has blessed me, and I've been doing that.
Yep.
I have. Yeah. Real talk.
That's real good, man.
Yeah.
Anytime,
yeah. Go ahead.
We'll make time anytime.
Yeah, and and I truly believe that you can't forget where you come from. Or I got to take it back home where it all started at, and that's what I do. I'm going to be interviewing Pee Wee Shine. He reached out to me, and I'm not going to turn my back on him. I'm going to do it. Remember old Pee Wee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do Pee Wee.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do him. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna turn my back on him, man. So I said, it'll be my pleasure. As a matter of fact, me and Pee Wee gonna say a little prayer for you when we do our thing.
Please do. I need all of them and plus a little bit more from Monk's Corner. I want Monk's Corner to do it.
Yeah.
Do it, Monk's Corner.
Check it out. Some folks got jealous. They said I have Monk's Corner on lock. Hey.
You better watch out for Charlemagne, but I ain't saying that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I know. But I appreciate you, man. Lord bless you. And me and you gonna be rocking on them chairs together when we get old. You ain't going nowhere.
I know that's right.
I don't feel nowhere tired. I promise you, bro.
Yeah. Peace, man. And
yeah.
Where we at, Smalls?
Oh man, we talking up under the tree as always, man. As always.
Thanks everybody for listening, man.
Thank you, everybody.
Mr. Palmer T. Smalls and Mr. Troy out of Tennessee. Originally Monk's Corner, South Carolina, area code 843. You can't say it. Yeah, say that area code. Let me hear it again.
What?
843.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
His area code is 000.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But it is what it is. All right, y'all
It is
have a
what it
good
is.
night, man. And I love all y'all, bro. Peace.
Peace.